Got this motherfucker right where I want him. Yeah, I'm gonna strike this motherfucker out.
The bottom of the zone. Popped him up. Fletcher is there for it. And that's going to fall for a base.
What the fuck? I suck at Conquest. Torpedo Jones here, most famously known for my split finger skadoosh.
The pitch. It was 15 years ago, but I remember it like it was 10. His pitch was the split finger skadoosh. But when it wasn't, it's...
And you're here today because you suck at Conquest. And I'm here to teach you the 5 C's of Conquest. 1. Conquer. 2. Command. 3. Control. 4. Catch. 5. Conquer! What is good, Outlaws? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Outlaw 0311 Gamer bringing you today's video, part 3 of How to Conquer Conquest, the first inning map. So here we go. Continuing where we left off, we just defeated the Dodger stronghold in the previous video. So now we're going to kind of focus on, you know it, taking over territories. So there's going to be 2 videos today, guys. Where as soon as this one gets released, I'll upload. Okay. Once this video is finished uploading to YouTube, I will upload part 4 of this, because this is the meat and the chunk of Conquest right here. So we only have 1 stronghold game in this video, and I believe in the second video there is no stronghold game. It is just straight up us taking over territories. So these 2 videos coming up would be your most important videos to learn from if you're struggling with Conquest. I mean, if you're just here, if you like the content, I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. But if you're new to the show and you do want to get into Diamond Dynasty, but you're kind of timid like I was last year, Conquest is a great way to get ready. You also build up your team. You get to play a lot of ball because you're going to play a lot of ball. You're going to get to learn the controllers. The controllers will soon be muscle memory for you. All right, so this is a good way to warm up before games. If you want to get into ranked season, warm up on this. If you know you're going to be playing on Hall of Fame, set the game on Hall of Fame. Play the game. Play a few games on Hall of Fame. So you just, your eyes adjust to that level. And then if there's an event that's, like the second event that's out right now, that's on Hall of Fame difficulty. So if you're in a league where you're getting ready to play a ranked season game that's on Hall of Fame settings, use Conquest, and then, go to the event and warm up from a live player and then get into your ranked season games, So that's what I like to use Conquest for too. It is a grind. It's going to be a grind. I mean, this video, I had to make it 2 parts and it's just me. Like I said, there's only 1 stronghold game I play in this hour-long video. And I had to cut it down the middle because, it would have been a 50-minute video of really me just conquering the map. So I was like, you know what? Let me cut it in half. The first video will have the stronghold game. The second one won't have a stronghold game. And it's me conquering territories. You see it firsthand how it works. So, if you're struggling to, figure out how to conquer the conquest, now is the meat of this series right here. This is the best knowledge you're going to get right here. and I'm not saying my way is the best by any means. No, I had to learn from other dudes on YouTube, so there's a lot more better information. They might even, have better techniques, but learn from us all. I mean, it's kind of what I did. I made it my own. And this is what we're doing. So you're just going to see me just kind of go through it here, going through the turns. That's what they're called in the game, turns. So it looks like what I'm doing here, it doesn't look like I'm really venturing out as much. It looks like I'm going to try to make it to the St. Louis stronghold. But I am matching the territories around me, like I've mentioned before. So if they have, the Twins right now, right above me, they have a 2 and a 4. And if you look at mine, I have 3, 3, 4, 4. So no one can advance on those territories. They won't be able to still, and if they do, they're going to lose some fans too. And we just kind of replace those numbers, those reinforcements. But I build that border so that way kind of stalemates the other team's moves. And then you find a couple of good points and you're like, you know what, I'm going to hit St. Louis and work my way down to Washington. Or, I'm just going to find a path to Milwaukee and then Washington back up to St. Louis, New York, whatever, where, I could have captured the Dodgers and moved on up to Atlanta or down, right? But I am establishing a perimeter. There you go. We'll call it a perimeter. So build up your perimeter. As you see the yellow lines now, you see where my perimeter is. And you see that the numbers are either more than the team that's by me's territory or equal to that territory. That way they can't move on up on you. You got to protect your strongholds too. So build that perimeter. This is kind of what we do here. It looks like we're building that perimeter. Now we're right on the St. Louis stronghold now. We are on their stronghold now, so we make a path there. We get to it, and it looks like, we're going to reinforce it. Probably don't have enough, so we skip the attack phase. Oh, we do play. I didn't see. Guessing we probably played it on veteran. But I had to guess. All right, y'all. Here is the Stronghold game. It's the only Stronghold game in this video and in the next video that's going to come right after this. So y'all enjoy this one. And enjoy the show.
The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
All right, nice leadoff single from Mr. Javier Baez to start us off here on the top of the first of this Stronghold game against the St. Louis Cardinals. Outlaws going to fly out to left field, 1 out with the kid, Griffey Jr. He was by far my favorite baseball player growing up. The older kids used to make fun of me when I was in Little League because my baseball glove was a Ken Griffey Jr. glove, and they would make fun of me for the way I said Ken Griffey. Yeah, he was my favorite player by far. And my batting stance to this day is, pretty much his batting stance. Olsen with the 2-run dinger. There we go. That's the momentum you like to start off your Stronghold game. Top of the first, 2-run dinger, a 2-out dinger. And throw up next at the 5th spot, batting at a 286 during this Conquest. Fouls that one off, making it 0-2 count.
But of course, these days there are many more advanced. Here's another
and he takes it deep. That shit is gone. Later days, Vato, man. See you later. Well, that's awesome for the Outlaws. That's a 3-0 lead here at top of the first with 2 outs.
Grounds one briskly to short. DeYoung's got
But that's going to end that little run we have. So looking good for us so far as we enter the bottom of the first.
The second baseman.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Junior. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Tyler O'Neill. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Oh, dear.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And there's the first strike, 2-1. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
So pretty big K there for us. In a full count situation, we get the K. 2 outs left here in the bottom of the first for the Cardinals.
A little quick
Paul
on that
Goldschmidt
swing,
up
himself behind 0-2.
at the plate, and he is down 0-2.
And another foul ball.
He's gonna stay alive.
Here's another 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed.
And another K there for number 18. That's a good card, man. That's actually a really good card, especially if you're starting off. That's a good budget card to pick up, man. So make sure you pick that bad boy up.
Started in the top of the second.
Budge, the lead off the top half of the second. He is batting at a 91. 091 for us right now. This was his start off part though, so we're, you know, during this game we're obviously working on his evolution progress, which we did get to it. We did get to it. Although we can complete the last game of his moment, the very last game of his moment, we cannot complete. I cannot steal bases in this game to save my life.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
We decided to stick with Brett Saberhagen. And speaking of, I was just talking about how you should pick him up if you know, you're in need of a gold pitcher. He's a pretty solid pitcher. I have faced him a few times too and struggled in a few games against him. So he's got a good movement on the ball. So if you're in need of a budget pitcher, I would definitely suggest Brett. I'm pretty sure you get him free in one of those cards, in one of those packs.
And there are 2 away now.
As you advance, get your experience up. He does lay down the bunt. We do move the man into second, into scoring position. So we have a runner on second. 2 outs left. The Outlaws leading the Cardinals here, 3-0. Javier Baez, 1 for 1 right now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches.
Can he bring the runner home in second? Can we extend this lead?
Grounded down the third baseline.
Calls it off. 2-1 count.
With 2 gone. Hit on the ground to third.
Well, that's going to be it for us here in the top half of the second. So the Cardinals up here in bottom of the second. Paul Dijon up the bat, and he takes a strike inside corner. Lower inside corner. Nice pitch there by Brett. We go up high now on him. Barely missed that top inside corner, but we pretty much hit our location there. Boom, 3 pitches. We end him with the slider. Nice K, 18. Just a bit outside there. We're going to go low and outside. We do hit our spot there.
2 balls and a
Good
strike to
miss.
Carpenter.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2
I
balls
do get
and
him
2
to foul
strikes
it
now.
off there.
The 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed.
We missed our spot there with the curveball, but we do get him swinging. So I will take that K. 2 outs here, bottom half of the second. 0-1 count. So you out of here, Molina.
And this is knocked down on the
Ooh,
mound.
nice fielding there by Brett. He's going to easily throw him out there at first. And here we go. Last inning of play. We can hold on to our lead. We got our boy Swift Outlaw up to bat. He is 0 for 1 in the Stronghold game. We're going to break our bat. That should be an easy out for the shortstop, and he does get us out. The kid, Ken Griffey Jr. up next, who is also 0 for 1.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he will make the play out there. And there are
He's
2
going
away
to
now.
pop out on the first pitch, swinging. So Outlaw and the kid go out on a first pitch swing.
Matt Olson. And remember, he hit that 2-run
Matt
homer his
Olson
first time up.
with the big 2-run dinger in the top half of the first.
1-0.
Give us a 2-0 lead. And potentially
He won't bite at
the
that
game.
either. It's 2-0.
we can hold on
This is a spot
to
you
this
really
lead.
don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Wong is there, and it's a very
Not
quick
quite
inning.
all the way. Nice hit, nice swing though, but the center fielder is there to put us out. So here we go. The Cardinals' last 3 outs. Trying to defend their stronghold here against the attacking Outlaws. And Brett's going to be there at this building so far. Throws him out there at first, so quick 1 out. Cardinals down to their final 2 out. Right back up to Brett again. This time he's not able to put him out. And he looked kind of shocked by it, like, oh shit. So he wasn't able to put him out. Other than that, he did a pretty decent fielding job for us. He was there for a couple big throw outs. Put in the boy lead smooth. And we're gonna have him on our squad until build up the bull game.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to
First
run.
batter he faces, he does give one up out into the gap. That's gonna bring that 87 runner all the way home. So the Cardinals cut the lead down by 2. The runner on third. Lee Smith looking into some trouble kind of early. Comes back at him with a high heat to make it even in the count. Ooh. He's got that outside 1 and 2. Get some swinging on the slider in. They don't give him the fork there, 2 and 2. There he goes. We get him and sit him down with the cutter. 2 outs left. Runner on third. The Cardinals are down to their final out. Final 2 strikes. Final strike. Last chance. Is there any hope for him? Nope. Smith strikes out the last 2 batters. Stays out of trouble. And the Outlaws will take over the Cardinals' stronghold. Conquering Conquest. We are trying to accomplish. So, hell yeah. That's pretty much going to be it for part 3 here. Actually not. We still have some more Conquest map to go over. So that win gives us an upgrade to our third base. And who other than Matt fucking Chapman? Hell fucking yeah. He's exactly fits our fielding profile of that 99 fielding, 99 reaction. His arm strength is at an 87, so it is down from last year's card. but I will fucking take it. One of the best third basemen, in my opinion, for what I look for in my Diamond Dynasty team out there. So huge pickup for us, very huge pickup for us. And hell yeah, looking forward to seeing him in the next Stronghold game. But yeah, he's been promoted. So here we go. So the last part of this video, y'all, is going to be us just getting more territories, expanding out. We're going to start, you'll start seeing us take over more of the map here. And then the second video, part 4 of this series, is all on the map. So no Stronghold games, nothing, no games at all. It's just us taking over the map. So like I said previously, or earlier in the video, that this video and the next video that I put out is going to be really important, because you'll really get to see, how it works, as opposed to, a sped up version where you're just kind of running through it and like, here, you just, you attack, you skip, you attack, you skip, like, you see what I do and you see how it goes. And again, building that perimeter, we'll build that perimeter around our new strongholds too. We're going to try to do that. But yeah, right now we're building our perimeter. We're reinforcing our perimeters. And then we're finding, a place where we can attack. And now we're going to reinforce that territory. So it looks like we're going to kind of try to get as much of the Cardinals strongholds that we can. So here we go. So you can still lose fans even though you have their strongholds. So just, be wary of that. So the Yankees right there cut off our reinforcement line. So now we're kind of effed in a sense. So we're starting a new reinforcement line, right? Because if they cut through and if you have one part of your territories not connected to the other part of your territories, you cannot reinforce those parts unless you have, unless it's connected. So the Yankees cut off a leg there for us, and that's gonna happen. They'll make some moves. Pretty easy to get back though. We should be able to get that back. But luckily, though, because we have that stronghold and it's connected, we can reinforce it. But if we didn't have that stronghold there and the Yankees cut us off, we would not be able to reinforce those territories right now. But just keep that in mind as you're going through this, try to prevent yourself from getting cut off from your main land, your main group of territories. We're gonna try to get those fans back. Goal completed, 4 of 8. So we have four more goals to accomplish in this Conquest map, which, we know 2 of them already. Conquer all the territories and then conquer all the strongholds. I'm pretty sure at this point we have completed the still fans goal. So now it's just a matter of, gaining territories and conquering strongholds. So we managed to get that line back. So we connected our forces again, which is good. Yeah, we're like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? Where do we go? It looks like we're just going to go ahead and continue getting the rest of the Cardinals territories here. The Yankees will help us with that a little bit. Washington making some moves. But finally, there hadn't been a lot of Conquest map footage so far, I feel like, in the previous video of this series. So I'm really happy with this video and part 4 coming up. Because it's a lot of what you're going to be doing. It's what you're going to be doing. And obviously I have it edited down. And this was an hour. This took me an hour just to get all this done. So the next 2 videos coming up is an hour. And granted, I've cut it down, right? I've trimmed it out. I've got rid of parts that don't need to be in for the most part. And we're going through our goals right now. That took an hour, and I trimmed it down. I had to make 2 videos out of it. I didn't want it to be all Conquest map for 47, 50 minutes. It's like, nah, that's too much. So we're reinforcing our perimeter. We're reinforcing our defensive perimeters so no one gets to move on us. All right, y'all, stay tuned for part 4. I'm going to have that coming right away as quickly as possible for y'all. More Conquest map footage on your way. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with Outlaw 0311 Gamer. One love. God bless y'all.